Digital dollars may be in the works for the Bank of Canada. The nation's central bank is joining forces with 5 other major institutions to study the benefits of introducing a digital currency. As Couteur reports, it comes as more consumers turn toward electronic forms of payment.
When salad seller Mad Radish opened in Ottawa 2 years ago, it tossed cash in favor of debit and credit only. Other businesses have followed, and so have consumers.
We've just sort of shifted to that Apple Pay, and that's been super handy as well. You don't even have to pull out your credit cards.
According to an organization that tracks payments in Canada, 73% of all transactions in this country are electronic. So we're essentially already a digital economy. And the Bank of Canada is now looking at digital currency.
The bank needs to think about other emerging payment technologies. These, of course, include crypto assets, such as Bitcoin.
The Bank of Canada announced today it's joining forces with 5 other central banks in England, Japan, Sweden, Switzerland, and the European Central Bank to study digital currencies. It's hard to ignore given the emergence of Bitcoin. The percentage of Canadians who own the cryptocurrency jumped from 2.9% to 5% between 2016 and 2017. Now, most people use it as an investment vehicle. After all, one Bitcoin is worth more than $11,000 Canadian. But it's highly volatile, and some predict its days are numbered.
The moment the central banks get into digital currency, that will be the death knell for these private digital currencies.
China is already working on its own digital currency, and social media giant Facebook is doing the same. It's why business professor Ian Lee says Canada has no choice but to start looking at it. However, he points out our central bank has to be careful not to become competition for commercial banks.
If they created such an attractive digital currency, they would suck all that deposit money, or a lot of it, out of the banking system.
A spokesperson with the Bank of Canada cautions these discussions with other countries are just exploratory and no decision has been made yet. But when you consider where our economy already is, the central bank may have to create a digital currency to remain current. Couteur, Global News, Ottawa.